This is the Osborne 1 portable computer. This was manufactured from 1981 to 1983 and featured a carry handle and included a 64 kilobytes of memory and a 4 megahertz processor. In the back, it also had your power switch, fuse box, and the AC jack. Now, if you flip the computer around, you can see the two clips on top, and all you have to do to open the computer up, you just open up the clips, and your keyboard came off, exposing the front panel of the computer. On the front, you see your CRT display, the floppy drives, the storage boxes for the floppies, and if you move the keyboard, you will see the additional connections on the computer. The controls included the brightness and contrast for the CRT, the modem jack, serial jack, IEEE 488 jack, your monitor connection, and as you can see on the rest of the diagram, your reset button and the battery connection. You can see the two floppy drives. You can have your operating system floppy in one drive and the storage in the other drive. That way you can actually save the files somewhere, or you have the program and the storage disk in there. And you can have multiple floppies in there. And as you can see, these are actual 5.5-inch floppy. They are really floppy. Now, if we take a look at the keyboard, you can see that there are less keys on it, but it did feature a bell button right over here. Now let's see if the computer turns on. This is the first time I'm turning it on in a while, and it does have a problem, and you'll see it as soon as the screen comes up. The CRT screen does take a while to warm up. The computer actually boots up relatively quickly. And you should be able to see the screen coming up right about now. Now if I play around with the settings in it, you might be able to see the problem that I'm talking about. And as you can see, the vertical lines on the screen, they're caused by some sort of problem inside the computer. Now we have a closer up look at the screen, where you can really see those lines. And this is the screen that people actually worked off of. And if you can see, I'm trying to adjust the settings and those lines are not going away. So it's not a problem with the CRT display. And as you can see in the next clip, I will also show you that the problem still persists on the external monitor. And as you can see on the external monitor, I'm actually going to try to boot up the operating system right now. And we'll see what happens. And as you can see, an error comes up. So let's give it some more time, see what happens. After about 15 minutes or so, the computer finally warmed up, and I'm able to boot up an operating system. So here's a quick boot video. And this is the main menu of the CP/M system. This shows you the help for everything. As you can see, you can cycle through it just by pressing the button and view the various help menus, diagrams, and so on. And once we go into the operating system, you see this looks exactly like the DOS operating system. And you can use it to copy files from disk to disk and everything else. But to do anything else, you actually have to run the program. And let's try doing this right now. This is the WordStar program. And it's booting. As you can see, the WordStar program comes up about the same way as the main operating system. It comes up with a help menu, and you can create a file or load a file or do anything like that. Let's try to create a new file right now. And there you go, we got a brand new file with a menu on top. And let's try typing something in. As you can see, this keyboard is actually not working very well, and I couldn't find the delete button right away, so I'm having a few issues with it. So there you go. This is the test of the WordStar program on the Osborne 1 computer. Let's go to something more mathematical. This is the SuperCalc program. This is the Excel type program for the Osborne. As you can see, the programs do take a bit to load, but it's not terribly slow. And as you can see, this is your regular row and column spreadsheet program where you can put in numbers, formulas, and everything else like that. Let's give it a shot. And as you can see, you can put in either regular numbers or you can put in formulas in the program and actually make it calculate stuff